Hey FanGirls, FanGirl Stephanie here, and welcome back to our three-part series on my haul from Tokyo and Shanghai Disney Resort, as well as some other Disney purchases I've made in China and Japan recently. So today is part 2 of our series, and we're going to be talking about the things that I bought at Shanghai Disney Resort. Now, I did buy a few cute things. I would say overall I was a bit disappointed in the merch, and maybe that's just because I was at Tokyo literally the day before and they have so much amazing merch there, but they didn't have they didn't have a huge selection, and it was a lot of the same thing. Like the stores were just the same things over and over again, but they had a lot of Donald Duck merch, which was really interesting because they really love Donald Duck, like more than Mickey at Shanghai, so that's cool. So I got something cool for Donald, and yeah, let's just get right to it. I'll start with my Donald item, which is this super cute headband. Now, I don't actually own a lot of mouse ears. I love them, but the headbands usually give me a headache. They're just like a little too tight or too pinchy or not the right shape for my head. But this style of headband was available at Shanghai Disney, and there's a Donald one. I saw Pooh, Piglet, Mickey, and Minnie, and it's really, really adorable. It's a sleepy little Donald in like a baby blue outfit, and then he hangs out on your head. So cute, right? I just love him. So I'll leave him on for the rest of the video while I show you what else I got. Of course it's me, so I had to have some snacks. So I got, well, there's two different kinds of bagged candy that I got. This one is a goofy themed lychee flavored gummy candy, so I'm very excited to try those. I had a lot of fresh lychees while I was in Japan and China, and they were delicious, so I hope that these candies live up to that memory. And then I got these because I thought that they were really interesting. It's original flavor milk candy. It looks like it's just like little, almost like chocolate chip droplets, but milk flavor. And there's a lot of milk flavor desserts and candies in, well, Japan and China that I noticed. So I guess it's a popular thing there. And like milk, I had a milk flavored ice cream on the plane, which I have seen in the States and in Canada before, but it's not super common, but it seems much more common there. Really delicious. This is not technically part of my merch purchases, but I thought you might like to see what the cards look like for your room and your park tickets. So I don't know how many various designs they have, but both of our park tickets had this Tinkerbell design on them. So it's a plastic card just like you would get at Walt Disney World if you had a Key to the World card. And it's, you can see Tink right up in there, and then this like beautiful filigree kind of thing going on. I just realized that everything in this video might be backwards. Sorry about that. I'll see if I can flip it in the editing process. But then for our room keys, I got this Minnie Mouse version of the room key, and my husband got this, which is the hippo from Fantasia, which I had to explain to him as his room key. So those were super cute. And then they came, our room keys came in this nice little holder. So pretty cool. Now we booked our hotel. We stay at the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel, and we booked that online in advance, but then we didn't buy our tickets until we arrived at the hotel. You can buy them online. You can buy them at the park gates, or you can buy them at the hotel if you're staying at the hotel. Now, we chose to wait to buy ours at the hotel because if you are a hotel guest, you get early entry and you also get an additional fast pass. And I wasn't sure if I bought them online in advance, if that would be honored. So just the night when we were checking in, we bought our park tickets then, and we were able to pick one fast pass for the next day that would be additional to any other fast passes we had. So we picked Tron. Pirates of the Caribbean was not on the included list, and we had to pick a time frame, so we picked like 2 to 3 in the afternoon. And for early entry, they gave us the directions on how to best use that early entry, which is to take a shuttle bus. There's 3 ways to get from the hotel to the park. You can walk, you can take a ferry boat, or you can take a shuttle bus. And if you take the shuttle bus in the morning, it actually doesn't go to the regular shuttle bus station. It goes to a special drop-off zone at Disneytown, which is like their Disney Springs or Downtown Disney, which is right outside the park gates. And you can just basically walk a few feet past a few shops, and you're right at a special entrance gate at the back of Disneytown, so you can enter half an hour before everybody else, and then you're right by Tron, so you can go on Tron or you can go wherever else you want in the park. The day that we were there, we left the hotel at 8. We got to the park about 8:10. They let us in right away, but they roped us off along this walk path. And then about 8:17, they released the rope and everybody went to attractions, but the attractions actually didn't open until 8:30. And then the public gates opened at 9. So we got 3 rides in on Pirates of the Caribbean before 9 o'clock. So that was amazing. So let's look at a few other things from the hotel while we're talking about the hotel. So in this nice little bag, we have some slippers. I won't show you both pairs because they're the same except different sizes. But nice little terry cloth slippers that look like this. This was a common theme in basically every hotel that we stayed at on our trip. And I guess it's just like an Asian hospitality thing. You get slippers in your room, and they are yours to keep if you want them to keep, or sometimes they give you like a more permanent, like a leather slipper, but then like a cloth insert you put in. That's a disposable cloth insert. But these were what was in our room at Shanghai Disney. And there was a note on the robes saying you couldn't take the robes home, but no such thing on the slippers. And these were the nicest slippers. Like, they're nice terry cloth, really soft slippers. So I said, I'll just take them, and if I wasn't supposed to take them, they can charge me because I'd like to have that as a memory. But I think I was allowed. What else did we get? Oh, also from the hotel, I got a few of these nice Shanghai Disneyland pens. So that is, well, Shanghai Disneyland Hotel pens. And what else? Oh, there was a ton of cute stuff. We got a few of these postcards left for us in the room. I didn't have time to actually mail them to anyone while we were there, but I think I'm going to send a few to my friends because I have 4 of them. So I'm going to send a few of them to my Disney-loving friends. Also, we got, well, this is actually my hotel bill, so I pulled out the wrong thing, but this nice envelope that says Shanghai Disneyland Hotel on it, there were a few of those along with some letterhead in our room. I didn't bring home the envelopes and I didn't bring home the letterhead. I just brought home the postcards, but maybe I should have, I don't know. This is the nice little folio that they give you at the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel. And inside of it is a map of the resort. And it tells you where all the rooms are and where the different amenities are. So that's really cool. And apparently there's also a family activity center. And so this is a schedule. So that was pretty cool. I know, not really my merch haul, but kind of my memories haul. I consider all of my like guide maps and paper products and stuff that I pick up in the parks part of my haul too. So this is the last thing from my non-official haul from Shanghai Disney, and it's this beautiful bag, which was just left for us in our closet, and I saw other people like fill them full of stuff and carry them around the parks, but not stuff that they bought, stuff like towels and water bottles and stuff that they brought with them. So I guess that's what this was for, but instead I brought it home to have a nice memory and maybe package some stuff up in. I will say that they also gave us 6 bottles of water in our room every day. The water in Shanghai is not potable, so you have to drink bottled water or drink water from very specific drinking fountains. And they did have drinking water fountains throughout the park, very clearly labeled. But for 2 of us, 6 bottles of water a day was more than enough. Because it wasn't the summer, it was winter. I'm sure in the summer you need a lot more. So now back to the real haul and some more snacks. These are, I don't think that they're actually Pocky brand, but they look like they're Pocky type cookie sticks, and they're coconut and they're Judy hops. I had to get something Zootopia because I love Zootopia, but also this, like Judy Hopps, Nick Wilde, all the Zootopia stuff was hugely popular in Shanghai. My understanding is that Snow White was released in China a long time ago, but then there was a big void of bringing in American films for a long time. So really the most modern Disney movies like Frozen and Zootopia and Moana, they have a lot more popularity because they are stories that people actually know. So there was a lot of Zootopia and Wreck-It Ralph 2 merch happening in the parks. So I got these coconut cookie sticks and they look delicious. I can't wait to eat them. I also got another boxed treat, but I bought this because I have no idea what it is. I mean, I know it's the little green aliens from Toy Story. It's really cute packaging, but I can't read the Mandarin on the back. I guess I should actually probably use Google Translate and find out what this is. But I thought it would just be a nice little surprise. Sounds like candy to me. Maybe a cookie. I don't know, but we'll find out when we open it. And then finally, for snacks, I got these super cute 2 packs of them. This one has Chip and Dale and Tigger and Pooh and Woody and Buzz. And this one has, the same people. I think there's, no. And then on this side, Goofy and Daisy and Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Pluto. And I didn't even notice, but there's a other side that has, it looks like Stitch and Dopey and Angel and maybe somebody else behind that sticker. I, again, don't know what these are, but I assume it's like a Starburst or a lozenge type candy from feeling the package. But they were really cute, and they were only 15 Chinese yuan, which is about $3. So picked up a couple, figured that they would make delicious snacks or good gifts or something. Now a couple pins that I picked up include this one, which is a Tron pin, Tron Light Cycle Power Run pin, which is a very cool ride. I'll recap that for you in another video, but I had to get something to remember that by. And then, of course, this Shanghai Disneyland pin of the Enchanted Storybook Castle, which it's such a big castle. You can't, unless you see it in person, you don't understand how big it is. It's very large, it's beautiful, so much is going on there. You can see it from a mile away. It's really nice. So I had to get something to remember that by. Okay, and so the final pin that I got is this Gardens of Imagination pin. They had these for every single land in the park, so Adventure Isle and Mickey Avenue and Tomorrowland, but I thought that this Gardens of Imagination one was really unique because there's not a Gardens of Imagination anywhere else in the world. I loved that there was all of this greenery and walking paths and gardens and the carousel and Dumbo all hanging out in front of the castle. It's just totally different than every other castle park where you have to get past the castle to get to the attractions. So yeah, really like that pin. One final thing that we got at Shanghai Disney was this Be a Star guest badge. We didn't pay for this. A cast member came up to us and gave this to us for free. All we did was we ate lunch at Tangled Tree Tavern, and then we picked up our dishes. They have real dishes there. So you return them to a dish caddy area. So we picked up our stuff and returned our dishes, and then we went back to our seats and we were packing up our stuff to go on our merry way, and a cast member came up to us and awarded us with this because apparently clearing your dishes is good behavior to be rewarded. So be on your best behavior when you go to Shanghai Disney, and you might get a nice little memory like this. So that's actually all I bought at Shanghai Disney. It wasn't a lot. Oh, scratch all that. Now, a few more things that I got. This I was really looking forward to. It's this adorable Lotso cup. I had seen this online. They had a Buzz Lightyear one, a Mr. Potato Head one, and a Lotso one. You could get them at the Toy Box Cafe area in Shanghai Disneyland, but it was closed when we were there. It was a very low crowd day when we were there, and a lot of the food kiosks and like smaller, like not full restaurants, but like smaller snack areas were actually closed. So Toy Box Cafe didn't open, so I couldn't get my Lotso drink, and I was so sad. But then when we were at the hotel that night at the Ballet Cafe, they had it. So he came with like it was kind of like a strawberry soda. It wasn't very sweet. It was really refreshing and nice and delicious with a little Mickey shaped boba in the bottom. And now he's gonna be my new water cup because he's just cute, and he doesn't smell like strawberries, but I pretend in my head he does. What else? Oh, these were really cute. And they had them in all sorts of colors and different sizes, but these little snack bowls, this one is Minnie, this one is Minnie and this one is Mickey. And they had a few other colors in this size, and then they had other like different colors. I think the other ones in these were also like kind of greens and yellows and blues. But then the pinks and purples were bigger versions of these that you would use more for like serving chips and dip at a party. But I thought that these were really nice little snack bowls. I like to have a little snack when I'm watching TV at night, and this is a perfect size. So one for me and one for my husband. So now I know that a big thing that people want to know about is toiletries in the rooms, and a lot of people like to bring those home from the parks or the resorts, I guess, in the States. So I brought back everything from Shanghai Disneyland Hotel to show you what you get in the rooms. I know at Walt Disney World they're going to more of those like big format communal kind of toiletry dispensers instead of individual little bottles of soap and shampoo and stuff that you can bring home, but luckily for me, that was not the case at Tokyo or at Shanghai Disney. I don't know about at Tokyo Disney because I didn't stay at an official hotel. I stayed at the Hilton Tokyo Bay, which was lovely. Okay, so the main toiletries are actually not Disney branded, but they were really nice. They smelled great and they felt great. It's from a company called Pharmacopoeia. It says natural and organic body care, and these are all citrus scented. So we got a body wash, body lotion, and shampoo and conditioner, and also a little soap. Like I said, they were all really nice. I can smell the soap out of the package right now. It smells great. But they did have beautiful Tinkerbell themed toiletries, like additional toiletry items. So we got a shower cap. There was a cotton pad and swab. There was a comb and a sewing kit. And a toothbrush. I actually think it might be 2 toothbrushes in there with a little toothpaste, and toothbrushes for kids. Now, this was the very end of our trip, so I had actually packed all of our stuff from Japan up, and then we had one bag of the clothes that we needed for Shanghai and flying home and a few toiletries. And I had packed up our toothbrushes because every hotel that we stayed at in China and Japan left you toothbrushes in the room. So I was like, I'm sure they'll do that at Disney, and they did. And so we actually opened up the toothbrushes for kids. Not this one, they left me a second one, so I brought that one home, and they were really cute. There's a little blue toothbrush and a little pink toothbrush and strawberry milk toothpaste flavor. So that was interesting. And we used that while we were there. And they actually left us 2 other toiletries that I didn't bring. One was a razor and shave cream. I didn't bring that because I was putting this all back into my carry-on, and you can't bring a razor in your carry-on. And a sanitary bag because I thought that was kind of a weird thing to bring. So that is what we got from toiletries at the resort. And then one last little thing that I wanted to show you. Again, I didn't buy this. I just kind of stole it. Not really stole it. I got it with my coffee and I didn't use it. They have these beautiful little coffee stirrers at the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel. They have pretty good cappuccinos and stuff in the Ballet Cafe. So these coffee stirrers are out if you want to put some sugar or whatever in your coffee. And I just wanted to have one, so I brought it home. So that is it for part 2 of my haul video series. Part 1, if you missed it, was on everything I bought at Tokyo Disney Resort, and part 3 coming up is everything that I bought at the Disney store in Japan and Shanghai, and a few other things that I picked up on my travels. So I hope you stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching, fangirls, and keep living the magic. Bye!